New York City is full of unforgettable experiences, like having Governor Cuomo in the background of your intro shot, for example. Look at that, what an odds. But that's not what this video is about today, you guys. Today, we are talking about things to avoid because sometimes those unforgettable experiences are unforgettable because they were horrible or scary or terrible, and we don't want that to happen to you. So in today's video, I'm going to be walking you through some places that you need to avoid, some things you need to avoid, and most importantly, how you can make your trip an unforgettable experience in the best way. So let's get into it. You definitely want to see the Statue of Liberty when you come here to New York City, and one of the most common tips you'll see online is coming here to the Staten Island Ferry to see it because it is a free way to see it. Now, if you're on a super budget, you can do this, but honestly, this isn't the best experience, and I'm gonna show you a little bit why as we go inside. So come with me. I lived in Staten Island for 4 years when I went to college there, so I have a lot of experience with this, and I'm gonna tell you a few things. First off, the ferry is not the most sanitary experience. There are a lot of questionable individuals that often ride the ferry because it is free, and on either side where you're waiting, there's a lot of people that you gotta be careful around, let's just say that. Plus on the Manhattan side, there are a lot of people that are trying to sell you scam Statue of Liberty tickets or scam ferry tickets. And on top of that, the whole experience when you board it, so I'll show you a little bit about how that works here. You're gonna wait here for the ferry, and the ferry runs like every 30 minutes normally. Sometimes it changes, sometimes it's every hour. So you have to wait to board the ferry. You're gonna go all the way to Staten Island. It takes about half an hour, and you're gonna see the Statue of Liberty up close for literally max like 3 minutes of that. That's it. And then you have to get off the ferry again and reboard in Staten Island, come all the way back to Manhattan. So the whole experience takes about 2 hours to see the Statue of Liberty. But I'm gonna show you a little trick. Now, if we go up to the top where we are here and head out this way, there's another way to see the Statue of Liberty without having to board the ferry. Come over here. So if you are looking for a free and efficient way, you can come right up here to their deck and you can actually see the Statue of Liberty right from this way. Now, because there's a bunch of construction going on in downtown Manhattan right now, this is literally the only area where you can actually see the Statue of Liberty from the land. The only other way, besides taking the ferry, which again, not a great experience, is to do a different type of boat cruise. I recommend Classic Harbor Line because it's really beautiful. You spend a lot of time at the Statue of Liberty. You get lovely, comfortable seats, and they even include drinks and food in some of their cruises. I love their sailboat experience in the summer, but even in the winter, they have an enclosed yacht. So you're nice and cozy and you get really close to the Statue of Liberty. So that's what I recommend instead of taking the Staten Island Ferry, where you're going to be surrounded by unsanitary conditions and questionable individuals. I would avoid taking the subway after midnight. This one's especially important for women, and it's because it can be very unpredictable and possibly unsafe, because there's been a few times in my life that I got stuck on a train, like an empty train car with like a dude that does some creepy stuff, and I immediately have to like run into another car and hope that there's someone there. So just a heads up on that. The other reason is the trains don't run as often, so you could be like waiting a very long time. They often shut down random trains, there's delays. So an alternative would be, if you have the budget for it, you could take a car, you can call like an Uber or a Lyft. Or if you are on a budget, then especially as a woman, one of the options I recommend is taking a public bus, because then the driver's in the bus with you and like you have someone there, even if there's no one else on the bus. It's not like you're in a lone train car with like a weird dude doing creepy stuff. So something to be very aware of and avoid when traveling in New York. New York City is vibrant and exciting, but like any major city, some neighborhoods experience higher rates of crime. Now, to help you have the best and safest trip possible, it's a good idea to check out the current New York crime map before exploring unfamiliar areas. The crime map on screen right now reflects crimes by location, crimes by police precinct, giving you a clear picture of where you should have extra caution. Additionally, these two maps show crime frequency relating to different things like assault, burglary, homicide, robbery, theft, and other things. Now, I don't show you this to scare you. It's literally just to keep you informed so you can feel confident and safe. Avoiding certain parts of the city, especially at night, can really make your visit more enjoyable and, more importantly, stress-free. So remember, being aware and prepared doesn't mean that you're fearing the city. It just means you're making smart choices so you can fully enjoy everything New York has to offer. Speaking of things to avoid in New York, let me tell you about something that can save you from getting ripped off when you need money abroad or if you're visiting New York City. And here's what you want to avoid. These currency exchange places you see all over the city. A lot of these spots give you terrible exchange rates and you'll end up losing money on fees that you didn't even know about. Now, today's video sponsor is Remitly. This is a money transfer app and a website that helps you send money worldwide. Instead of dealing with these sketchy exchange places, you can use Remitly to get money transferred internationally with great exchange rates and absolutely no hidden fees. And what I love about Remitly is that transfers are super fast. They operate in over 170 countries. Plus, they have this guarantee that transfers are delivered on time or they will refund the fees. They've got a wide network of banks and cash pickup options here, so you've got flexibility in how you receive your money. And if you want to try it out, you can sign up using my link below or scan the QR code on screen. Plus, use code SARAH to get a discount on your first money transfer of $100 or £100 or more. So don't get scammed by these exchange places. Just use Remitly instead. I love a big celebration, and parades can often be that. However, one of the things that you do have to look out for with certain parades in New York, I would say the majority, is that they are extremely crowded. And at times I've felt borderline unsafe, like I might be trampled because of the amount of people. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. Like, there have been moments where I literally couldn't move any direction. Like, there was no escaping it, which was really claustrophobic and kind of terrifying for me. In addition to that, it's often so many people that you'll get a lot of pickpockets come out during these types of parades. So you really have to be careful watching your items. Like, I would never go to a parade with a bag like this, ever. Honestly, I would do like the bra move. I would put my credit card in my bra, or like, that's it. Even the Thanksgiving Day parade, in order to even secure a spot where you can see the floats, you normally have to show up literally like the night before and camp out. And then there's no bathrooms available anywhere. Like, every single restaurant like shuts it down. So you can't go to the bathroom, and it's just a lot of stress. So I just say, like, avoid parades unless there's a very specific reason that you really want to go there. If you can get on a float, by all means, do not avoid parades and be on that float. But if you were just planning on staying on the sidelines in New York, just prepare accordingly, because it gets very, very packed to a dangerous level. Behind me is the famous New Year's Eve ball here in Times Square. They do this huge celebration. You've probably seen it on TV where they drop the ball. They have live performances. It's a free event to attend, so wouldn't you think it'd be worth it? False. It's terrible. In fact, really going anywhere in the city on New Year's Eve is super chaotic and very crowded and very expensive. Very expensive. So I would avoid New Year's Eve, especially in Times Square. Here's why. So it's like hundreds of thousands of people all in this area. No bathrooms. You heard me right, no bathrooms. People wear diapers, I swear to you. Because in order to even get in the standing area that's gated, you have to show up hours in advance. And then you can't actually really leave to use the bathroom, because if you leave, you are not let back in. To add to that, it is freezing cold, and all of those amazing live performances you see, most of the audio is being streamed directly into the camera, so you actually can't really hear like the on-camera hosts or some of the singers. So it's definitely a much better experience just to watch that from home if you want to see that. Or if you want to experience New Year's Eve in the city, you just have to pay a lot of money. Like, one way to do it really in a fun way is to book a room at like the Marriott Marquis that you can overlook the ball, and that is incredible. Do that. But other than that, avoid, avoid, avoid. The 9/11 Memorial is a spot that you should absolutely visit, but there is one thing that you absolutely need to avoid when you're there, and that is taking photos. It's okay to take a photo of the sites. However, I've seen people take selfies and they're kind of in a disrespectful tone. Remember, this is a site of remembrance. It's a place where a lot of people lost their lives. So when you're taking photos here, please just don't take a smiling selfie, you know, just be very respectful and take a quiet moment while you're here to remember those that were lost, because that's really what this memorial is about. It's not another photo shoot location. You should come to Times Square, but avoid spending a lot of time here, because here's the reality. There's not much to do here besides get scammed, which I have a whole video on. You should watch it if you're coming here. Pay for overpriced restaurants, all chains, by the way, all chains, or just buy overpriced merchandise. It's literally like the Disney World of New York City. So the only reason you should come here is to go see a Broadway show or take a quick photo, because you of course need that Times Square photo. Other than that, avoid this spot at all costs. Make sure you avoid these spots so you don't have some terrible situation while you're here. Let me know which place surprised you the most, because a lot of people don't know this stuff. And if you're visiting New York City, check out my other videos so you can have your best experience ever. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.